Welcome back to Pi Hub. In this video, we will talk about a real project. So, in the previous video, we practiced analyzing the sales data set using several SQL queries. Now, let's build a simple business report using the same data set. This is the type of summary analyst often create for managers or dashboards. So, we are doing for it real. Okay. So, let's start with our basic steps like cd dot the location, then calling our DB, and the dataset we are going to work with. That is select star from sales. Okay, so we got the right datasets. So it contains a customer name, city, product amount, order, date, and order ID. All these columns. Okay, so each column contains integer values, test values. So also there is a date value. It's in date format. Okay, so everything is written below that. Okay, so you can see it, right? Now we are going to do a business summary report. Okay, so for that, let's select count and use star as total orders. Okay, afterwards, let's sum amount. Hope you already do it in a practice section. So I'm not explaining more. Total revenue and take average of that amount. Then as let's give it as average order value, and then let's take the max with amount. We are using the amount column here, and we are using as for naming the column name. So here I would like to give highest order. Okay, and afterwards, after getting all this, we write from which column, which table we are taking it from. Sales. Done. Okay, so this query gives us a quick overview of the business performance, like the total orders, how many orders are there, how many revenue. So last class we done it separately by using each code or each query, and we done it that way. But here we run everything in a single query. Okay, so you can find the name of each column is changed to total orders because we count it and we mentioned it should be called as, we use as, and it should be called as total orders. For some it should be called as total revenue, and the total revenue is 3,13,000. After we calculated the average value, and it's 44,000. And the highest order, here our highest order is so 72. That's for a laptop. Okay, so we get a brief summary about our business. Okay, now we need to identify the revenue by city. So first of all, we got the overall summary. Now we need to sort it by arranging it with city. Which city has the highest revenue? For that, let's do right. Select city, the column name. Afterwards, we need the sum amount because we need the amount, only then we can compare it and give the highest revenue. And name the city. From, we are placing the from sales, and we need to group it by city because we need to know which city has the highest revenue, and it should be in the order by revenue. Okay, descending order. Okay, so why we give revenue? Because we already mentioned the name as, the total revenue name as revenue instead of a default name. Because of that, we say it ordered by revenue as DESC, that is descending order. Run this. So this helps us to identify which city generates the most revenue. There are several cities here: Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi. So from this, we can know which city has the highest product sales happen. So it's a business analytic question. And now we got the city, we got the summary, and we need to know which product they are looking for. So for that, you just follow the same code, like we use select, and we need to know which product and the revenue. The things are the product and the revenue. These are the things. To get the revenue, we know we want the column name amount. Because of that, we took amount. So here also, in the revenue side, it's rely on amount. Because of that, we choose the column amount instead of another columns, because other columns contain order ID or order date. That is in a date format, not in a amount format, or that doesn't contain the information we need. Okay, so we need to sort things from our data set and understand which column we need to work with. Okay, that's the main goal. I mean, one of the main factor. Okay, after select, we add the column name product, because we need to get the product, and sum, we give amount, sum shows the total revenue, and it will order by descending order. So the first will be the highest amount, and then last will be the lowest. Okay, that's the descending order follow. And afterwards, we do as we give name as product revenue, and then from sales dataset, group it by product. We need it by the product name, not just the revenue. And order by product revenue. You know why we use the product revenue name here. Okay. Then do by, I mean, we already done that. Order by product revenue, and which is in descending order. Okay. And here also we need to correct. It's group by product, not product revenue. It's group by product, because we need it is in the product way. Product way. Now we got everything we want, and we can run. Okay, so the laptop comes first, then phone, then tablet. Because why we use descending order, it comes like A to Z. Okay, so the laptop is first in alphabetical order, then P, then T. That's why we got this way. Okay, so this tells us which product sells the most. Okay, here you understand that laptop is the product which has the highest revenue, and yeah, it sells the most. Okay, now we got the product summary and the business summary, which city has the highest revenue, which all cities are there, and which product has the highest revenue, all that. So if we combine the report insights, we get total revenue, average order value, best performing cities, best selling products, all this. So from this report, we answer all these questions that is asked by a stakeholder or a HR manager. Okay, this is how people or a data analyst or the business analyst work with. And this is completes the SQL foundation section. In the next part of the course, we will move to SQL intermediate topics. We already done a video based on that, like join, and we follow up on join with inner join, outer join, and we follow that way. Okay, so that's all for today. Now we are ending our basic SQL section. Hope you find it helpful and you learn from it. Okay, bye.